Okay, so the summer is here. It's 1st of June, so it means the high rugby season is here with great tournaments. And just a few days remain before Rugby Europe Conference 1 tournament in Belgrade, Serbia. So Antonio, thank you for being ready to discuss and share some thoughts about Latvia ladies national rugby sevens team, about upcoming games and competitions. So hello once again.
Thank you.
How do you and the team feels just a few days before the tournament?
Yeah, so looking at the team last night, we had a training session last night. The girls are calm, which is always a good thing. So for myself, I'm calm. We know what the objective is when we go over there. I've looked at the draw. It's yeah, we got a big job to do, and but I think the ladies are ready. So they're really focused and they've prepared really well.
Yeah, you mentioned the big draw, so this will be the topic we will discuss in a few minutes. But before that, so you mentioned the ladies are calm. So
Yeah.
what does it mean? So from the energy perspective, so what's the energy and the team spirit in
So we got
in the team?
we got a good team spirit going in the team. It's a really good group of girls. Everyone's worked hard throughout this last couple of weeks, and so it's high energy levels, but still really focused, but calm inside as well. So the girls are really good around each other, and yeah, I've got a good feeling about the team.
So yeah, and as we know, the core of the team consists of in this year consists of experienced players and on the newcomers as well. So so this cooperation is super important aspect. As Latvians say, it's sazobe, but I don't know how it's in English. But it means like when there are gear wheels, so they have these teeth, and this fit moment is super crucial.
Yes, that's very true. So we are always looking to the future. In a year, 2 years from now, the ladies that's been there, you know, one of the girls, Liana, I think she started playing in 2011 already. So she's been there 11 years, and we have to change with times, because the sports changes all the time. You know, every year, I guess players need to, or athletes need to be better by 10 to 15% to compete, to stay in a competitive zone. The last 3 years has been really difficult for most teams because of the pandemic. So last year when we went with a good spirit. Everything worked in our favor. We had some really good stats. We came back unbeaten, which was really good. But our destiny was so we were in a zone of, if Croatia loses, we go through to the bronze medal, you know, those type of things, and we can't have that. So, and what I did this year is I started looking at how can we make the team a little bit younger without losing experience. So we brought in some 2 new girls into the fold, which is fantastic. They've been really awesome around the experienced girls, and they learn a lot. So, which is really good, because you have to have that synergy between experience and non-experience if we want to build into the future.
So, which means the team's aim is, let's say, to add a few more new players every year, to make this some kind of rotation or the synergy between the experience and the.
Yeah, I think it's important that we from the ladies side, because we don't have so many girls available. I think it's important that our training sessions are always open, so anyone's available or anyone's welcome to come to the training. Obviously, I've got a little bit of a different way of how I do things. I look at their tournaments. how the girls do in their own environment with their own team members, and how they play. So the actual performance. And then when I put them into the open sessions, then I start looking for leadership and I start looking for experience. I don't always go back on, you were good last year, so you should be good this year. For me, it's all about a new season, everything is new. So you have to perform when you're in training. And once you get into the performance, or when I see the performance zone is really high, then I give a bit of a tick on the sheet and I say, okay, well, this goal's possible for national team, because that's something that's really important to me. You represent the country, not only the country, your community, your family, yourself, all of that. And so once I give them the ticks, then I start finalizing the team to about 14, 15 girls. And after that, we select a final 12. And then we have to go.
And here we are with the final 12. So as you can compare, well, the comparing maybe is not the best thing, but still, so if you can assess the team of this year, so in how good shape we are this year, do we have some kind of a dream team, or how you can describe?
Yeah, look, I'm never going to say it's a dream team, but if I compare the team to this year to the previous year, I think our fitness levels are a little bit higher and our physicality is a little bit higher. So some of the girls has really done a lot of work during the off season, which was fantastic.
Sorry.
No problem. So some of the girls did fantastic physicality work in the off season or in the winter months. And when we got into the training, when we started with the trainings, you could definitely see there's a big difference. So the system that we want to play is more or less the same. The theme is a little bit different, and everyone's ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, sounds good. And well, as you mentioned about the tactics, and as we know, so the rugby sevens is a game of high physical endurance and the speed. So maybe in a few words, describe what will be our tactics this year, or what is our tactics year over year. So
I think if you look at the global game in general, let's talk about global and Europe rugby. The bigger nations, the smaller nations, you have to, your tactic needs to be what is the how can I say, based on the skill level of your team, your athletes.
On availability,
So we all want to play this fantastic high level game where we go side to side, and we've got passing that can do 15, 20 meters, but it's not realistic in the smaller nations. So we miss some skills. We're definitely missing some skills, and probably the most difficult skill to learn or to master is catch and pass. So we got from I'd say from last year where we could probably go 7 meters, now we can go 10 meters. So we've improved on our passing skills, and with that I could improve the game plan a little bit, or the tactic a little bit. But the tactics really straight up front. I like to use a lot of strike plays in all my teams that I coach. So it's more from a set piece. There's an action, and after that action there's reaction, and then from there on it's open. So 3 phases from there on, it's open for the girls. So we do a lot of skill work and a lot of decision making, and we always just want to create a 2 versus 1 scenario. And when we create that scenario, the girls need to make a decision either to hold on to the ball or to make the pass on to a support runner. And that's something that I'm not on the field to say you have to make the pass to the support runner, you have to carry the ball. Those are the details that the girls need to follow. But so far it's been good. I think everyone's on more or less knowing what every player is bringing onto the field.
Okay. Yeah, well, and about the upcoming games, these specific ones in a pool C, as we will play with the Swiss, Andorra, Malta, if I'm not mistaken. These three teams, and let's say from power ranking perspective, if I'm not mistaken, we are the top team in this pool.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
we
we have won the Andorra and Malta. So yeah, what's your
So taking a step back, we played Andorra last year, and we actually played them twice in the tournament. The first one was a really good game, and the second one, I think we lost a little bit of focus, and we just won that game, so we got top of the pool. So we got top of the pool there. However, the Malta dropped from the trophy division, so it's a team that's actually ranked higher than what we are. And Switzerland didn't play last year, so it was a little bit difficult to get some video analysis on them, but I managed to find it and I shared it with the girls, and I think we're ready for it. It's just Malta. Actually, I found video footage on Malta last night, and then I shared it about 12 o'clock last night to the girls, so we can go through these things and see. Malta's a really good team. They look in good shape. If history repeats itself, it's going to be a really physical battle. Andorra is a lot smaller. The girls are smaller, shorter, and they are fast. So when I looked at video footage, the analysis on it, they looked a little bit, how can I say, a little bit disjointed this year. I don't know if it's because of a high-level competition that they played in. Switzerland, we never know what we're going to get. So that's what it is. But we can only stay focused on what our strengths are and what our capabilities are. And if we make good decisions, I think we should be good to go.
So yeah, the Swiss will be some kind of a dark horse.
I reckon so.
Yeah, Malta will be we already know, the very strong and dangerous team and competitor. But still, as if we lose like one game and it's already so each game will be very, very important. Of course, the one will be maybe a bit more tougher, the other one not, but still every game will be very, very important. So what's okay? But still, if we look on a bit few steps further, so what's our aim for this tournament?
It's a difficult one because I think everyone's got their own goals in mind, and what they want to achieve. But when I take a step back from last year, we were really disappointed last year with just how everything unfolded, and then eventually when we came back, the girls were really disappointed and hurt, because we were one of the best teams on the tournament. And so this year, well, it started last year already. We said, no, this year we're going for a medal, and which is good for the girls. So, but there's no pressure. The pressure is not on us. The pressure is actually on Malta, because how it works is if you top the pool, you go straight into the semifinals. If you lose a game, you go into the playoff between 5 and 8. So we don't have any pressure on us. The pressure is on Malta because they want to get back into the trophy division. We also want to get back into the trophy division, I think, and we've been wanting that for a long time. But we'll just stay calm and take it game by game, and then we'll do our homework again on each team, and we just need to be good on the day.
Okay, well, that's good. Like mentally. From like mental perspective, if we can somehow maintain this calm approach and put the pressure on a competitor, but still, of course, we aim to be like the first ones in the group, because from the strengths perspective, that's what we actually can do. So let's. So our guess, I do believe your guess is so the team will be in the final. And if we develop this idea a little bit, so what will be the team we will face in this final game? So this will be How do you think? What's your guess?
Yeah, I've got so I looked at the fixtures and I'm trying to analyze everything. Yeah, I do a lot of these analytics and stuff. I think there will be a surprise because the Austria played really well last year and they played in the final against Israel, and they made a small judgment error which cost them the game. However, the coach of from Austria has now moved over to Luxembourg. And so yeah, we share some ideas and we bounce some ideas off each other sometimes. And but I think it will be Austria. I think Austria is really not a very physical team, but very fast and very skillful team. So I reckon the final will be with Austria.
So have we played with Austria? Do we know? Do we have some experience with them?
Probably in the past, but not since I've been with the team.
So this could be a very interesting final for us as well. Unknown.
Yeah, it's the unknown. Yeah, no, but the unknown is sometimes good. But like I said, we will take game for game, and we will, before every game, we will analyze what we need to do and to stop the threats. So I'm a firm believer of defense wins you championships. Try scores you win the game, and whether you win the game with 1 point or 100, it's still a win. But the lose is a little bit different. So if you lose by 1 point, you still lose.
Yeah. Okay. And the final question, as we already know which two teams will play in the finals, which is already good. So the final question to you is there some specific rituals do you or maybe the team all together do before the game? I don't know, to attract the luck or the fortune or some sports god's favor. Do we have some rituals?
No, I don't think we, not that I've picked up so far. I think the girls are just we go into the warm-up really focused, and we know it's going to be difficult because it's 35 degrees when we land there. In the whole tournament, 35 degrees. But maybe in their own free time they do something special. I'm not sure. For me, myself, I just go through make sure that the team is prepared with every game. When I wake up in the morning, I'm always sitting thinking that I do my best that I can for the team, and then from there on, they need to get onto the field and get the things done. So, but we do have some activities that we do with the girls. Like last year, the newcomers had to do something special. They had to sing a song for the team. And I think it's just building a tradition and trying to start a culture within the group. So we'll probably do the same thing.
Sounds actually great. So which means we will ask ladies from the team to make some Instagram videos on that, because actually rugby society is really open to follow and to see actually what's going on in there, not only on the field but before and after. So that's very interesting. On the end of our discussion, I would like to add. So from my perspective, I somehow see this winner's gene, or the willingness to win, that it always has been in our ladies team, which is very important. So especially in these international tournaments, if we go and we face new teams, and if we do not feel we can win, then this can be a problem. So this is very good for our ladies team. They somehow feel they can win like almost everyone they are facing with, so which is good. So my best wishes, and the fingers crossed, of course, for our ladies team, and good luck. So we expect to see you back smiling and satisfied with the results.
100%. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Antonio.